Okay, so I'm going to be beginning the turbo install here in the next few days. I've got the kit that will be here on Friday, which is tomorrow. And I've got a list of what all you're going to need if you want to turbo your naturally aspirated Lancer. So basically what you want to do is you want to find a crashed Ralliart. You want to get the turbo, the turbo manifold, blow-off valve, um, all that stuff, the intercooler, the piping, the coolant lines, thermostat housing because it has the tap for the coolant. You're going to want to get the factory Ralliart air box and the oil cooler lines. You need to get the oil pan or have yours drilled and have a bung welded for the drain. The oil port where you get your oil pressure from is supposed to be right back in here. Yep, right there it is. Right there, that little key back in there. And so you get your pressure from there for your turbo, then it drains into the bung that's welded on your oil pan. You're going to want all the vacuum lines. You have to have your ECU written for a turbo upgrade, or you can do like I did. Mine is coming with the Ralliart Turbo. There's a company called Rally Inspired Performance, and they specialize in Mitsubishi tuning and all that. So what you do is you send the turbo, or not the turbo, I'm sorry, the ECU to them with your VIN number, and they write your car for a turbo upgrade. Because if you just try to upgrade and turbo your naturally aspirated car, I don't even think it will run because of the map sensor and everything else. It's used to having vacuum, and if you give it forced induction, the computer's going to recognize something is not right and attempt to either compensate for it or just not run at all. So you have to have that 3-bar map sensor, and then the ECU to have it written for the turbo upgrade is 80. You're going to want the fuel pump off the Ralliart, the injectors. You want spark plugs 1 range colder. Like I said, go to the website, open up a support ticket. It's Rally Inspired Performance. And then once you have it running, you can do the remote tuning. So if you want to subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell, and I will update this as I go along. But I'm going to be starting this in the next week or so. My first thing I do before I do anything is going to be send the ECU off. Because once you start tearing the car apart to do the turbo, you're going to be down, your car is going to be down. You can't, you know, just start on it and then drive your car around. So I'm going to wait for the ECU to get back before I start on anything else. Once the ECU gets back, I'm going to do the fuel pump, injectors, and oil pan. And then I will tear everything out and start the turbo install. Also, you're probably going to want to relocate your battery to the trunk, because that's going to help you free up a lot of room, and you're probably going to have to take the front bumper off to get all the intercooler and piping in. So like I said, if you want to, like and subscribe, follow me, and I will update this process as I go along. So I don't know that I've forgotten anything on here. If I have, I'll update it whenever I go to do the install and when I get the parts kit tomorrow. Alright, thanks for watching.